Good Monday morning, meaties. Welcome to your weekly live stream of horror news and channel updates. Shout out to Game Dog, first one in the chat this morning. Shout out to Ryan Janis, who says, let's get wild in here. Let's do it. Let's go fucking nuts, dude. Did I get in trouble for saying that within the first 30 seconds of the stream? Oh, yeah. I saw people continuing to leave comments saying that the volume was low. And I don't want to be the low volume guy, so let me crank the gain up. How's that, baby? Is that better? Is that any better, yo? I'll tilt this down a little more. Is that? Oh, now we're in frame. How's that? We good? We good? Let's gain. Let's get some gains. Hi, I don't look tired. Wow, I think that's the first time anyone's ever told me that I don't look tired. Thanks, Jason. All right. I guess we'll get into it. Are there only movies in the calendar? The Dead Meat calendar? It's kill counts. Do me or Chelsea watch The Traitors? I don't think she does. I think she watched like the first season. But I know I wanted to watch the latest one because there were a bunch of people I knew on it. I don't think it has any TV shows, and it definitely doesn't have any games, Ben said regarding the calendar. Thank you, Ben. That's producer and brand manager Ben Bellevue, without whom these live streams would not happen. I also saw social media coordinator Michael in the chat, as per usual. Are Chelsea and I okay out there in LA? Yes. We are completely fine. Do not worry about us. Worry about the people out there. And worry about the bullshit propaganda that you'll see about our city on the news. Because this is a good city with good people in it. We're not being invaded by foreigners. Oh, Michael, you're out of town and you're flying back in tomorrow? Jesus. Good luck, man. Will the calendar be a yearly thing or just one-off? Hopefully yearly. Thanks, Alec. Glad to see Ron worked. The love for Ron brought him back. Yearly if it sells well, which seems like it's doing, so, I don't know, that's good. Alright. Guess we can pop on into the news. Let's do it. Octavia Spencer returning for Ma. More Ma. Mama. In a sequel being made by Blumhouse. The original came out in 2019. Did pretty well at the box office. Kill count did fucking great, dude. That was one of those random kill counts where I put it out and then it like just kind of blew up. So that's dope. I'm like, yeah, bring another one. Hopefully another kill count does well. This was made by Tate Taylor. I don't know if he's doing the sequel. We got no details other than there's going to be another Ma. Oh, and there was a time when Melissa McCarthy expressed her interest in joining Octavia Spencer for another movie. I enjoyed Ma a lot. Chelsea has never seen it, so I think for this month's commentary track, if you're a $5 or up patron, we might watch Ma. Even though there's already been a kill count of it, Chelsea's never seen it, so we might just watch Ma. And if you've never seen it, you can watch it along with us. Or if it's been a while since you've seen it, you can watch it along with us, doing our little commentary track. Because I want her to see Ma, and then I want Sue-Ann to be in, like, the Rumble and Survivor. I feel like she's a good character for those situations. We just gotta get Chelsea on board. Yeah, that's a good point, Some Canadian Girl. It's one of those what would the plot even be sequels, because, as you say, Sue-Ann's motivation is very specific in this first movie and seems to be taken care of, so I guess she could remember another grievance. Although, I feel like that might be too much to have her having experienced, like, another traumatic event in her life. I don't know, dude. They made her drink alone. That's right, Ramen Noodles. I think she's gonna need to get revenge on everyone who's made her drink alone. I don't care, as long as there's a chance to make her, just to have her be that character again. She was so good. Such like an unnerving character. Love it. Gerard Johnstone, the director of Megan, who is being referenced right now in the chat as we speak, he's going to be directing a live-action Monsters High movie. I've never watched or played with Monsters High before, but I do know that theme song. Is it like Monster, Monster High, Monster High, Monster, Monster High, right? Yeah, I don't know why I know it. Never fucking seen that in my life. But I guess they're making a live-action Monster High movie. And Gerard Johnstone seems like a good fit for that. Like, he did Megan, so he's good with comedy and camp. And I don't know Monster High's tone, but I assume, since it's based on a doll line, you want it to be a little funny and campy, right? So he should be able to do that. Michael said it's a banger theme song. Yeah. Some Canadian girl again said she was born a little too early for Monster High, but it would have been so her shit if she'd been a couple years younger. I feel like that's the case for Chelsea. I bet she would have been into this if she were younger. Yeah. I don't know if there are, like, details here. It's just kind of explaining what Monster High is. I like the names. Draculaura, Claudine Wolf, Cleo Denial. That's fun. That's good stuff. I feel like this is a good way to get young girls into horror. You know? I feel like there's not a lot of things targeted to young girls that are good gateways into horror, so unless there are, like, Twilight's a little older, and for older ladies. Oh, Wednesday, yeah, Wednesday probably, right? Goosebumps, that's more, I think, gender neutral, not targeted towards a specific. Lisa Frankenstein's a good one, yeah. Haley Nix, your stepdaughter loves Monster High dolls. How old is your stepdaughter? Nine. There you go. Nice. There you go. I feel like that's, like, 9's a good age to, like, start thinking about horror. Because I feel like I started to really get into horror, like, 11, 12. But, you know, if you want to start, like, easing them into it, that's a good age. G-Kids, I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, acquires the North American distribution rights to Shin Godzilla. So Shin Godzilla is going to be, I think, released in theaters. Yeah, August 14th. The home release to follow. I have not seen Shin Godzilla, but it was always referenced and recommended to me as a really good Godzilla movie. I know that that franchise can feel impenetrable, at least it does to me, when they're talking about how this movie is what, like the 39th in the series or something like that. But, 29th. The 29th film in the Godzilla franchise. So you're like, But, Ben thinks I'd like it. It's a heavy political thriller. Okay. So yeah, I'll definitely try to check this out when it comes out. Theaters is always a great way to see a Godzilla movie, so. Yeah, Jason, Godzilla never really stood out to me either. I don't know if it was just a lack of, like, personality, like it's just a giant beast. But I loved -1, so I'll definitely check out Shin. Beetlejuice the Musical is returning to Broadway this fall for a 13-week resurrection. So check that out, beginning October 8th. I have not seen this. I know that a lot of my staff fucking loves this. I know Ben, and I think Michael fucking love Beetlejuice the Musical. Chelsea and I have never seen it. I don't know if we're going to be able to make it over to New York during those 13 weeks. We love going to New York. We love seeing shows on Broadway, but don't know if we'll make this. Beetlejuice had 2 unconventional record-breaking Broadway runs that brought a new and very engaged audience to Broadway via TikTok. Very engaged unless you're low and Bobert, then you're a little distracted. That wasn't Broadway though. That was the touring company. Maybe they're not as good as holding your attention. Maybe touring company. Maybe the ranking goes touring company, hand job, Broadway company. When it's vying for your attention. Those jerks were off Broadway. Nice, Austin. I like that. That's good. That's good. Yeah, make sure there aren't any holes at the bottom of your popcorn bucket when you go to see Beetlejuice. You might have gotten Lauren's order. Thanks, Mazen Scene, like mise en scene. Glad you checked out Ugly Step Sister. Great. Context? Just Google Lauren Boebert Beetlejuice. I'm not going to talk about depraved sex acts here on this stream. Carrie Series at Prime Video has their cast. Summer Howell is going to be Carrie. Samantha Sloyan will be her mother. I was hoping that we'd get Millie Shapiro from Hereditary as Carrie. I remember there was discussion of that. There was talk of that. Wish we had gotten her, but you know, we'll see how Summer does. She's not a stranger to the horror world. She was in Curse and Cult of Chucky, mostly Curse. She was the little girl in that. Now, obviously, will be much older. And Samantha Sloyan is fantastic. She is an amazing actress. She's in a bunch of Mike Flanagan projects, most notably to me, Midnight Mass, where she's kind of a villainous religious character. And then a completely different character in Fall of the House of Usher. So, if you have seen those 2 shows, then you'll be familiar with her work, and she is... Totally trust her. I mean, obviously, that role is a very meaty role. Made famous by Piper Laurie, and then had Julianne Moore in it in the remake. It's a really good... I searched up Lauren Boebert. Good God. It's a really good role, and I know that she'll be able to handle it and bring a lot of... probably something new to it. She's great. Oh, yeah, and Amber Midthunder's in here, too, from Prey. So that's awesome. And Matthew Lillard is also part of the cast. So good cast here. Good cast. This will be on Prime by Mike Flanagan. And do we have a release date? Not sure if we do. Seems like it's still in development a bit. So we will keep you updated on that. I could see Matt Lillard as the principal, maybe. I don't know. What's an older male role in that story? His name's listed last with the cast, so like maybe it's just that the principal, right? I can't think of another role. Amber Midthunder could be the teacher. Was it Desjardins or something? She's a little young, but I mean it's fine. It's confirmed he's the principal, says Dan. So unless Dan's making shit up, then we're good. I'm not sure how this would work as a show. Yeah, being a series, I feel like not even the original novel lends itself to that because it's so short. I feel like just a movie suffices, but it's Flanagan. I trust him. Texas Chainsaw Massacre rights are in a bidding war. Taylor Sheridan is in talks to get it. He's the guy who does Yellowstone and Yellowstone-related projects. I've never seen any of that, but huge success. Those shows, especially with like specific demographics. So, and he's a Texas native. So I guess he's in the running to get this IP. The list of people pitching to get this IP is pretty crazy. You got Neon with Oz Perkins. Oz Perkins wanting to produce and co-write it with Brian Bertino, who wrote The Strangers. So that's one group of people pitching for it. Producer Roy Lee, who did a Minecraft movie and Weapons, is pitching with JT Molnar, who directed Strange Darling. There's a TV pitch with A24 with Glenn Powell attached. There's another pitch from that Lee producer with Netflix, and then apparently Monkey Paw. So just like everyone wants these rights, apparently. Chainsaw Jockey! Nice, Envy. Everyone wants these rights. It's a well-known franchise. It's a well-known property. I think it's definitely one of the weaker franchises out there if you look at a per-movie quality basis. The first two are excellent. After that, I don't need any of the other ones. I know a lot of people like the reboot, the remake, whatever you call it. Jack Black as Chop Top. Fligadoo! Music's my life! Dog will hunt. Dog will hunt. A doggy will hunt. Blumhouse. Speaking of rights and Blumhouse. James, stop before you actually sell me on this. If I could do the Jack Black falsetto, it'd be even better. But my vocal cords don't work that way. So yeah, this was the big story. Blumhouse got Saw. This is interesting to us right now because we're in the middle of recording Hot Saw Summer. In fact, last night we just watched Saw 4. I know that you guys haven't even seen an episode. We've already recorded 3 of those podcasts, but we're recording all of them ahead of time because we're going on a trip later this month that we're going to be gone for a week. And these episodes of the podcast are going to come out every single week, and that's going to catch up fast. As soon as they start coming out, we're going to be on that treadmill running to stay up with it. And when there's 10 movies that we're covering in a row, that can you can fall off that treadmill fast. So Gressel did know the first one's twist, but he hasn't known any of the other ones. He knew the first one's twist. It's kind of hard. You know what? I compare it, I think, in the podcast episode to the Darth Vader twist. It's like you know it before you see the movie because it's just permeated pop culture. It'd be so hard to, or Sixth Sense, that's another good one. It's just, you can't avoid that. Gressel, I mean, I don't want to give away too much of the podcast because I want you all to tune in, but what's funny is, like, after we've watched 4 of them so far, and after each one, I'm always like, is this the one where he says that they're trash now and that he hates them? And he'll, like, turn around and be like, that might be my favorite one so far. Like, everyone, he fucking said that after 4. I was like, oh, if you like 4, then you're fucking set, dude. I was like, 4 was the one where I was like, this might be the point where he and his wife decide that they don't want to watch these anymore. But after 4, they were like, oh, that was fun. I was like, oh, then you're good. You're good. I think 5 and 6 are like if you like 4, you should like 5 and 6, right? I feel like those are all similar tonally and story-wise. Obviously, 7 is fucking trash, garbage shit. And then I don't care for Jigsaw or Spiral. Oh, yeah, Spiral. No, because once you get to Spiral, and we've been telling him, these ones late middle or like near the end of the franchise suck. But there's the dessert of Saw X at the end that you can look forward to. So 7 is 3D. Yeah, 7 is fucking trash, garbage, shit, booty. Blows. 7's the best one, says Jay Fenner. Oh, dude. Mods ban that guy. Fucking ban that guy. Please don't ban that guy. Anyway, Blumhouse, they purchased Twisted Pictures portion. When I first heard this news, I just assumed that they would be taking over Lionsgate's portion of the franchise. But Lionsgate still owns their half of the franchise. Blumhouse is buying the IP from Mark Berg and Oren Kulis, who are the producers, along with Greg Hoffman, who the character is named after, since he passed away right after Saw 2 came out, R.I.P. They are the producers with Twisted Pictures that, like, made this movie happen in the first place and have been there for every single movie. Like, they're the reason, they're the ones who bought the script and allowed James Wan and Lee Winnell, who at that time were like mid-20s, not established, and they like let them make this fucking movie, and then kind of guided the process throughout the rest of the franchise, even as it changed directors and writers. Obviously, there are movies that are good in the franchise and movies that are bad. And it's so funny too, because like, you have the writers, was it Melton and Dunstan, the writing team? And they wrote 4 through 3D. And it's so funny because, like, I fucking love 6. I fucking hate 7. Same guys wrote it. And then Josh Stolberg wrote Jigsaw, Spiral, and Saw X. And, like, I don't like Jigsaw or Spiral, but I love Saw X and think it's, like, the best one. So it's so funny that, like, with this franchise, there's not someone you can point to and be like, they make shitty Saw movies. Because everyone has, like, good and bad Saw movies under their belt. It's nuts. Guiding that whole process has been these producers the whole time. They're the only ones who have been on every single movie, aside from, like, James Wan being an executive producer. Basically just getting money for the series he helped create, him and Lee. So it shocked me that they are selling their portion of the franchise. If we get another Saw movie, it'll be the first one without them attached. And we were supposed to get Saw 11, and it was supposed to come out this September after the massive success of Saw X, which was both a financial and critical success. But then I guess the issue was between these guys at Twisted Pictures, these producers, and Lionsgate. They couldn't come to an agreement about what the movie should be. Lionsgate and the franchise producers didn't see eye to eye on the 11th movie. That's fucking insane. That's fucking insane, dude. That they couldn't come to an understand after X was so good that they didn't strike while the iron was hot and get that 11th movie out. I don't think it needed to come out the year after, but for it to fall apart like this, that's crazy to me, man. Like, It came back. It was finally beloved again. And then they dropped the ball. That's nuts to me. So, I don't know what Blumhouse is going to do. My worry is that it's going to be like a full-on reboot. And for me personally, I love the Saw series. The reason Jigsaw and Spiral aren't, I don't really care for them, is because they don't continue the convoluted soap opera that Saws 1 through 7 and X deal with. I love the stupid flashbacks where it zooms out, there was another person there the whole time, or like this character from the second movie walks by in a flashback in the 5th movie and is like, hey, how's it going? And Jigsaw's like, oh, they might make a good person for my trap. Like, I love that stupid fucking shit. And I know that you can't continue that forever. Tobin's old. He's 80-something. But, like, there are enough loose threads, I think, from Saw 3D and the original storyline that if you wanted to, you could maintain that continuity and just go a different direction. I don't know if they want to do that. I don't know if they want to, if Blumhouse wants to make a bunch of Saw movies around Lawrence Gordon and, like, Eric Matthews' kid. I don't know. Probably not. Those are hard sells. They're probably going to want a whole new John Kramer and, like, start it from the beginning. But, like, maybe that'll be good. But, like, my heart is with the original franchise. So, if it's a reboot, I'm not going to be as excited. It's not about the traps for me. It's about all the characters. It's about the cop plot. It's about the procedural shit. So, we'll see. We'll see. It does make sense, though. Ben is pointing out that since James Wan and Atomic Monster currently have a partnership with Blumhouse, that this does mean Saw 11 will, assuming it's Saw 11, again, will be, at least James Wan will be involved somehow with it. I doubt he's going to direct it, but I'm sure he'll produce, maybe, like a producer. Oh, not a partnership. I'm sorry. They're fully merged. You're right. You're right. This isn't like a temporary thing. It's a merged thing. Let me see some comments that happened during that rant. Scott Saunders, thanks a lot. And Scalappleton, thanks a bunch. I have heard of Saw the Ride in the UK. We definitely want to do that. I don't think it's near enough when we're going to be there this fall for us to go, but it's definitely, we want to go on it. We love roller coasters. We love Saw. That's two things together that we fucking love. So definitely a goal of ours. And someone said they agree with Izzy. What did Izzy say? Note to future filmmakers, don't kill your villains in the third movie. Yeah. You know what? Even if they had killed John, but left Amanda alive, you're in much better condition. You're in much better shape if Amanda's around. Oh, also, Cell 3D, Hoffman didn't definitively die, dude. You could carry on the franchise with him, but I know that Costas Mandalore and Carrie Elwes, they're not the draws that, like, Blumhouse is probably looking for a new series. Amanda's not alive. I'm sorry, Simon. Adam is not alive. There are people that are mostly dead. Okay, moving on. Ready or Not 2 has a release date. It will be out in a little under a year, April 10th, 2026. They just wrapped production in Toronto. And yeah, I mean, nothing new besides that. We've known this cast for a while, which is a great cast. Not only do we have Samara Weaving returning, but we got Catherine Newton and Kevin Durand, who were both in Abigail, made by Radio Silence. And then we got Nestor Carbonell from Lost, Elijah Wood, Sarah Michelle Gellar, Cronenberg. I forget who Sean Hatosy is. Hatosi? I don't know. But good release date. I'm guessing from the pictures that we've seen of, like, it's like that picture of Samara and Catherine, like, laying on the ground together. It seems like perhaps Catherine is, my guess is that Catherine is marrying into another branch of the Dumas family. Samara finds out, goes to, like, stop her from doing it. I don't know. Maybe they're related. Who knows? Oh, also, thank you, Henry Zimenoff. Oh, he's from The Pit. Thanks. I'll get around to watching The Pit one day. Let's speed through some of this other stuff. There's an adaptation of a movie called Whalefall, which said that it was The Martian meets 127 hours. It's a scuba diver who gets swallowed by a giant sperm whale and only has 1 hour to escape before his oxygen runs out. So it's a survival movie. I personally love The Martian and 127 Hours. I love those survival movies where it's like, what would you do in this situation? It's problem solving. It's figuring stuff out. Even like Fall kind of lends itself to the same kind of movie. This being inside a sperm whale with 1 hour to go, that's okay. All right. It's like a weirder version of 47 Meters Down. But, I mean, this cast, good cast. Elizabeth Shue, absolutely gorgeous Elizabeth Shue from, I mean, Karate Kid when she was young, but in The Boys, oh, man. The Boys is not as good without Elizabeth Shue around. And I think Homelander would agree. Missing that mother's milk. And then Jane Levy, fantastic. Love her and everything. From the Evil Dead remake, of course, to Suburgatory. Always got to shout it out. And then Emily Rudd, who is a big WWE fan, actually. A legit wrestling fan. A fucking Hardy fan, as far as I know. But she's in One Piece. Yes, you're right, Jack. But you may also know her from Fear Street. She was the lead in the Fear Street trilogy. So she is also a horror person. And then it's Brian Duffield directing, and he did No One Will Save You, which was that great kind of dialogue-less Netflix alien movie. So we're doing good. We're doing good. Is Emily Rudd related to Paul? What is she, like a niece? I bet she's like a niece, huh? Unrelated? Nope. But we're sorry to say that Emily Rudd is not related to Paul Rudd. They're very sorry to say that they do not share DNA. Distractify profusely apologizes that Emily Rudd and Paul Rudd are not related. They're so sorry, everyone. Please forgive them for this misfortune. Okay, no relation. Don't stick no Nepo shit on her. Unless she is also somehow a Nepo baby. What do we got? What'd your parents do? What'd your parents do? Emily. This tells me nothing. Oh, she was born in fucking Minnesota. I'm guessing not a Nepo baby. I'm guessing not a Nepo baby. You come from Minnesota, you're starting on your own, dude. What did my parents do? Oh, what did your parents do? James said calmly. What'd your parents do? It's fine if your parents did. I don't hate on Nepo babies. Only when they pretend like it didn't actually help them, you know? I'm not hateful to Minnesota. They're my Midwest brethren. I'm just saying, your parents probably aren't in the film industry if you're coming from Minnesota. As a Minnesota resident, you're right. Thank you, Dean. You know. Yeah, Wisconsin, Sierra, fuck yeah. Exactly. We know. Us Great Lakes states know. Maybe if she were like, you know, floor manager of a steel mill, maybe there's some nepotism there. I'm only hateful for my other Midwest brother, Ohio. That's right, Michael. And then Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. I've never seen any of the Attack of the Killer Tomatoes movies. I know the second one is famous for a very young George Clooney early role. But there's going to be a fifth one, apparently. Organic Intelligence. This is a fun cast. You got David Koechner from... I know him from The Daily Show, but the Anchorman movies. Eric Roberts, sure. Dan Bacadal, who is he also from The Daily Show? No, he's in Veep. And John Astin, who I was like, oh my god, that guy's still alive? Shit. It was Gomez. Cool. And also featuring, where are we at? Catherine Corcoran as the Rampage's first victim. I love that Deadline just, or this movie's PR, I guess, is like, yeah, she dies first. She's in this movie, but like, she's gonna get killed. But my dear friend Catherine, who I love so much. Catherine's the kind of person who, like, when Chelsea and I are having like just frustrating issues with other people or like just stuff going on in the industry, I just text her and vent. I'm like, hey, this is some bullshit. Because she knows. She knows. She's been through it all. And she's awesome. Love her so much. Yeah, so there will be a Killer Tomatoes movie. Another one. 5th one. Thanks, Scalopleton. Will Zorn do Dead Space someday? I'd say that odds are more likely than not, right? Speaking of video game stuff, Ben had a whole bunch of video game headlines for me to go over. I took out like half of them because I just don't want to talk about stuff I don't know. But what was this weekend, Ben, that you and Zorn went to? It was the Games Expo? Summer Game Fest. Was that it? Summer Game Fest. Play Days, yes. Ben and Zoran went to Summer Games Fest Play Days. Did you guys record stuff? Is there going to be a video there? I lent Zorn my fancy new camera, the DJI Pocket, or Osmo Pocket 3. That thing fucking rules, dude. Holy shit. God, it's so good. We need to figure out if there's enough for a full video or socials videos, but there will definitely be video. Thanks, Ben. We do need an editor on our Epic Universe video, though. I keep forgetting to say, so let me just let you know that right now. I'll bring it up later in today's weekly meeting, but Chelsea did a good draft, like a good first run. We need someone to wrap it up. Sorry. Anyway, video game news. Phasmophobia is getting a film adaptation, and it's fucking Blumhouse. Jeez, dude. Blumhouse. Brah. They just own everything. But they're making a movie version of Phasmophobia. Very popular game a few years ago. VR based. And I've never played it still. I always wanted to play it. It's a first person horror investigation survival game that you can do by yourself or with a group of friends. I always wanted to play this. I just never get it. Those panties? I just never get the time to play it. Or like if I start a game, I never finish the thing. I told myself that I would finish the thing. I said I will finish this game no matter what, and I fucking didn't, dude. I didn't. It's so hard to finish a game. Big during October lockdown? Yeah, for sure. I found this funny, though. Blumhouse's latest releases include this list, and I'm like, well, I liked Drop. Oh, I liked Speak No Evil, too. That's about it. And we'll see House of Spoils, that not menu movie with Ariana DeBose. Was that any good? But, like, I did not like Woman in the Yard. Wolfman was kind of, Afraid, bad. Imaginary, not great. Night Swim, bad. These should be good, though. These should be good. Yeah, Woman in the Yard I watched recently on a plane and was like, oh, man. Ugh. That's just how I felt watching it. Ugh. Then the end where it's like, yeah, it's grief. Resident Evil Requiem is coming out February 2026. Got faked out by Capcom saying they wouldn't have a trailer, and then they were like, oh wait. So this is Resident Evil 9 Requiem. I don't really know too much about the Resident Evil games. There's a crater. And I think those are blue light blocking glasses. Okay. Ill, a survival horror game, is going to be coming out. Zorn mentioned this in the VHS Beyond kill count, because the artist who did the design of the stork, right, is doing Ill. Where's his name? Team Clout is making Ill. Who's the artist's name? I love the stork. Looked great. And then I remember the footage that Zorn had in that kill count of Ill, which I guess has been in development for a long time. Looked really cool. So this is one that I will keep an eye on. Just visually, I think it's pretty horrific. Oh, there's a trailer. I'm just gonna click through here. Oh. And yeah, I fuck with the first-person shooter stuff. Not everyone does. Oh, there's a big old person. Oh yeah, this looks like the alien-infested people in the stork segment of VHS Beyond. Oh, he's throwing rocks. These very large people. Oh wait, Jordan Downey? No, Jordan Downey he was the director. Oh, there you go. Oleg Chuvabak Devenko? I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm sure Zorn fucking nailed it. He's Serbian. He got it. Silent Hill F is also coming out this fall. Was it the 8th Silent Hill, or at least the 8th mainline game, and it's set in 1960s Japan. Okay. Follows a teenage girl named Shimizu Hinako. Okay. Nightmarish monsters. Yeah, yeah. Oh, Chris Burnett is saying that they said that this is a very much a standalone game, that you don't need to play the other ones, so that's good. That's good for someone like me. And then, oh, hey, look at this. This isn't video game news. This is us. We are, a screenshot from the awards. We are hosting this Friday, on Friday the 13th, we are hosting a screening of Friday the 13th in Griffith Park here in LA. And it'll be a fun event. Paramount Scares, Bloody Disgusting. I'm pretty sure we can say... Well, I don't want to say anything out of hand about who will be there, but I mean, there are social media posts about who will be there. An exciting guest. This will be... Yeah, I've never been to this theater, so I'm excited. I always love checking out different theaters in LA that I haven't been to before. It's the the Autry Museum. Yeah, I've never been there, so that'll be fun. Themed photo ops, swag giveaways, a spooky marketplace, horror trivia, and more. And food trucks? Hell yeah. I've got to make sure that the rest of the week I'm following my diet so that Friday can be my cheat day. 'Cause I love me some good food trucks, dude. Oh, and specialty cocktails inspired by the film. This sounds like a fucking party. Oh, it's an outdoor screening. That makes more sense. That makes more sense. I should know that. I'm hosting it. Griffith Park next to the observatory. Yes, yes, yes. There's a DJ there. Doors open at 8, and I think the movie starts at 10. That's a long night. We're going to have a good time. Very fun. If you're in the area, come and hang out. Oh, it's next to the LA Zoo. Oh, that's good. Hell yeah. Streetfoodcinema.com. Let's see what those tickets look like when you go to buy them. Is this it? Here it is. Get tickets, folks. Can I send this link? Did that work? Oh, it did work. Great. There you go. If you want to buy tickets and join us, come hang. Oh, it's dog friendly. I don't know. I don't know if Molly would like that. I don't know. Thanks, Hernan Garza. A Hoogie kill count. Ooh, I don't know if I don't want to subject Molly to a place that I don't know. We've never really taken her to like a very busy social thing. The most she's done is like sets. I don't think she'd be barky as long as she's like with us. I'm tempted. I'm tempted to bring Molly, dude. I mean, then we have to like worry about her the whole time, but like, I don't know. I bet fans, any fans of ours who come to see the screening, I bet they would love to meet Molly, right? Let's do, I know, lots of people and loud noises. I know. Because, like, if we get her there and then she's, like, freaking out or doesn't like it, then what are we gonna do? Like, oh, I'll be right back. Let me drive an hour back home to fucking take care of her. So, if I had to guess, I'm guessing we probably won't take her. But there's a slight chance. But I'd say probably not. Probably not. We just don't like subjecting pets to stuff that they might not like. Dead Meat News. What do we got Dead Meat News-wise? Zoran Midnight Walk stream on Thursday. Okay, Zoran's doing a stream on Thursday here on Dead Meat Presents. And then, if you missed the announcement, Hot Sauce Summer does not start this Wednesday. Unfortunately, it was originally supposed to, but it is instead going to be getting, it's going to start next week on the 18th. We're sorry, but there are a few reasons for that. The big one, I can't really divulge right now, but you will know soon enough. Right? They'll know soon enough, Ben. Like, this weekend is something that they should know. That's when things are gonna be revealed. Is that right? Oh, well, welcome back, Nerdy Nick. I'm not sorry, let us bank videos. That's also true. It helps us a lot when we can get ahead on the videos. And like I said, we've already filmed 3 of those Hot Sauce Summer videos. And so that's going to help us a lot, especially when it gets down the line. Yes, we are hoping. Well, Ben, we got to reach out to the people to make sure that is a thing. There should be a big announcement coming soon pertaining to Dead Meat. So we'll see. Why is Jason X kill count down? What? Bullshit. Well, okay, never mind. That one worked. Is it the original? Oh, it's been down for a while? Is that true? There's the recount. Yeah, I mean, I'm not seeing the original. Except for these fucking imitators. fuck's this? What's this shit? Oh, no, that's from the wiki. Here's the original. Right here. Jason X kill count, the original, 10 million views 8 years ago. Sort comments by new. Oh, new 4 months ago. Can I only watch this because I'm logged in? Oh, shit. Might be copyright claim then. I think you can watch it if it's copy blocked because I'm logged in. Yeah, that's probably why. Here, I'll do copy that, and then I'll do new incognito window. Play it. Yeah, video unavailable. Blocked by Warner Brothers. It's a shame. It's a damn shame. Okay. We'll get on that, I guess. It's dumb. Other dead meat news. So, Hot Sauce Summer will be running from June 18th to August 20th. Is that right? So we'll have that. That's Wednesdays for 10 weeks. Very exciting. Kill counts. You got The Stepfather 2 this Friday. Please watch it. If you don't, that's fine. You can tune in next week on Juneteenth for the Blackening. Blackening kill count. On Juneteenth, we're going to release it, on a Thursday instead of a Friday just to hit that Juneteenth episode. Blackening, if you haven't watched Blackening, dude, it's real fun. It's so funny. It's such a funny. If you watch it like, oh, I want to watch a horror movie and be scared. No, that's not what it's going to be. But, it's so fucking funny, dude. It's just so specific. And it's so unapologetic about what it is. I fucking love it. It's so funny. And everyone in the cast, amazing. It's great. It's good. Check it out. Rewatching it for the kill count, I was like, oh yeah, I love this movie. It's so funny. And then after the Blackening, is that when we have the Big Boy? Is that the Big Boy after that, dude? Yeah. Alright, yo. Jurassic World Dominion. I finally watched it. Oof. That's a bad movie. It's bad. There are occasional good things in it. God, it's bad. It's got to be my least favorite Jurassic movie, dude. And I hate JP3. It's just such a fucking I just want to watch dinosaurs. But they're the third most important thing in this movie. The main plot is about that stupid fucking clone girl. Nobody cares about the clone girl. Nobody cares about the clone girl. But she's like the main plot. And then the next plot is the fucking bugs, dude. The fucking locusts. And then we get to the dinosaurs. Oh, it's trash. Thanks, Skelepleton. God damn, the movie's shitty. And the stupid fucking humor. The goddamn quippy humor. Ugh. Bleh. Owen Grady has to be one of the worst main characters ever. There's no... I hope that anyone who has ever uttered the words Mary Sue, you'd best not like Owen Grady. You'd best fucking despise Owen Grady. What do they call it when it's a male character? A Gary Sue? A Gary Stew? Owen Grady's the biggest Gary Stew of all time. Absolutely no fucking personality. All he does is do cool things and tame dinosaurs. God damn, he sucks. And then in Dominion, you have Alan Grant return. And Sam Neill giving us a character with dimension and flavor. And then you jump back to fucking Owen Grady. And his complete lack of chemistry with Bryce Dallas Howard. They're supposed to be a couple who's in love in that movie. Holy shit. They might as well be siblings. Jesus fucking Christ. Then they have Ellie Sattler say he slid into my DMs. Blah! Fucking God damn this movie. Here's the thing though. This kill count's gonna be long. Oh man, we're probably looking at like a 40-minute, 45-minute kill count, y'all. It's gonna be so fucking long. Because one, the movie's 2.5 hours long. And that's the theatrical cut. We're not even doing the extended version. Two, the story jumps all the fuck around, so having to like tame that story is such a pain in the ass. Then you got all the callbacks to all the first 5 movies in the franchise, which of course I'm going to point out. There's all new dinosaurs, which is at least cool, so I'm going to talk about those new dinosaurs and who they are and what they're doing. And then I'm sorry, a lot of movies I will let shit slide in the interest of runtime for a kill count. I can't do it with Dominion. I gotta point out all the stupid little things that are happening. The stupid little moments, the horrible editing, the awful lines. I gotta point them out. I gotta point them out and say this is stupid. This is dumb. People are teleporting. Not only between scenes, but between shots. You'll have the when they get to Malta, by the way, because they go to Malta like it's a fucking James Bond movie. And Claire and Owen are standing there looking for their contact. You see him come around the corner. He's in the background of a shot. And then it cuts to a reverse shot of Owen. And poof, the guy's there giving him a hug. Yeah, there's a Diamond Dino. Don't worry, I won't forget. It's just such a bad fucking movie. It's the most studio fucking movie I've had to watch in a while. And I hate that shit. Ugh, you can tell it's been test audienced to death. So that's on June 27th. Yeah. I didn't say the 4th of July kill count yet. Dodson threw Julianne Moore off a boat in the Lost World novel. That's a sentence. Okay, I had to give myself an easy one to do after Jurassic World Dominion sucked the life out of me. So on Friday, July 4th, 4th of July, we have got Hell of a Summer. It's the movie by Finn Wolfhard that he co-wrote and co-directed. I didn't love that movie, but I think it's a good entry-level horror movie. It's a horror comedy. It's a summer camp slasher. It was written and made by actual young people, which I think is probably appealing to young audience members. They want to see something that's actually made by them. And Finn Wolfhard and his, was it Billy Brick? His co-star, co-director, co-writer. They were like fucking, like 20 years old when they made it. So, I mean, that's not easy to do, to get a movie made when you're that young. So it's really cool that they were able to do that. I think it's mostly, you know, a tropey summer slasher. But we always get the question from fans, hey, I have a kid, they want to start watching horror movies. What would be a good first movie for them to watch? Hell of a Summer. There you go. It's silly. It's got the tropes that they can start learning about, like the horror, you know, things that you're going to see in other movies. Felt like as a 28-year-old, I could kind of relate to the comedy. Okay, great. There you go. So, yeah, I think Caden Allen has a great take on it. It's nothing you haven't seen before, but it is perfectly serviceable. That's right. That's what it is. So, easy kill count for me, so you should be happy for me for that. And, oh, wait, a Blu-ray is coming out July 8th? Oh, wow, for some reason I thought it was like a streaming-only kind of deal. I didn't think there would be a Blu-ray. Shit, really? Ooh. I mean, it's kind of too late now to switch it up. Oh, that's a bummer, though, because that's probably going to have stuff on it. Fuck. Oh, no, I feel bad now. That comes out, oh, Friday, July 11th? Does that have, like, bonus features, commentary track? That's fine. Blooper reel, no big deal. Rated Rizzler? What the fuck is that? Pineway Bus Tour? Okay, I don't know how extensive the behind-the-scenes stuff are on the Blu-ray. Ah, fuck. Oops. Fuck. I don't like doing that. Well, I'll look at stuff. But the problem is, folks, is that Chelsea and I are out of town and, like, completely out of contact for a week at the end of this month. There's a week where we just can't do anything. We're going on a cruise. We've never been on one. We had a plane ticket that, like, we had, like, a free plane ticket and we were trying to figure out what to do with it. And so we're like, I don't know what the fuck to do. So, you know, we never go on a vacation. We always travel for work. So, we just wanted to do something where, like, we don't have to think about shit. We don't have to worry about shit. And I guess a cruise is that. I don't know. We've never wanted to do one, but we're just going to do it, see if we like it, whatever. I don't, you know, it's not great environmentally. I know. I'm sorry. But yeah, we've never done one, so we're just going to give it a shot. But that means that we're, like, out of pocket entirely at the end of this month, so we really got to get work done ahead of time, and we leave for that in 2 weeks. It goes to the Bahamas, so excited. I'm really excited to do it, you know. It'll be nice to just get a massage and drink some cocktails on a boat, as long as it's not the poop cruise. That's right. They had us swimming with the pigs option, and, like, we love animals, but then we looked it up and we're like, I guess it's not, like, great for the pigs, and also you're mostly swimming in pig poop, so we didn't do it. Thank you, Ashley. Oh, from Singapore. Nice. Awesome. Hell yeah. The year-long TikTok cruise? There's a year-long TikTok cruise? No fucking way, dude. That can't be real. The viral 9-month cruise is ending. What? 9? Can you imagine? I mean, I don't know what it's like to be on a cruise ship. I will soon, but, like, 9 months on a 2 decades old ship sailing to more than 60 destinations? What the fuck? This article is from September 2024. Ultimate World Cruise wrapping up after 9 months at sea? Oh my god. What? Why? Holy shit, dude. Like, how much was that? Were they... I'm so curious. Okay. I'm not... I was gonna watch trailers, but I want to go get ready for my workout. We didn't record the Black Phone 2 trailer reaction. We just got sidetracked with other stuff, so I'm sorry. We're not on... Wait, are we on Carnival? No, we're on Royal, not Carnival. James, watch Alien Earth. Fine, I'll watch Alien Earth. Okay. All right, let's see real fast the Alien Earth trailer. Alien Royal Rumble.
4, 3, 2, 1.
2120.
She's ready.
You're gonna be the first person to transition from a human body to a synthetic.
Like Avatar,
Because
kind
I'm
of?
special.
That's right. You're very, very special.
Oh no!
We have a downed spacecraft.
I want what's on that ship.
We can do it. We're fast, we're strong, we don't break.
It's like a zoo, but the animals got out.
This ship collected 5 different life forms from the darkest corners of the universe. Monsters.
Ah. 5 different life forms or 5 xenomorphs? Oh, that city looks cool, dude.
Invasive species. Predatory.
If we don't lock them down, it will be too late.
One of them is Alf. Oh, little octopus guy. The xenomorph isn't the only threat in this show. Oh, it's the show. Oh, that's right. Okay, that premieres August 12th. Interesting. Okay, cool. Kind of sound like a Predator. Got Predator, probably. All right. Yeah. Okay, that'll be it for me. I want to go have my chest day, best day. Clown in a Cornfield releases on digital tomorrow. Oh man, I'm so bummed about that Hell of a Summer Blu-ray news. Shit. Well, what's the schedule? 4th of July, and then that's on the 11th. I wonder if we don't have a kill count on 4th of July and we move Hell of a Summer to July 18th. This is right there that's half of our production meetings. It's like, all right, what if we move this to this? Will that work? Will that keep everyone sane? But yeah, if 4th of July is our off week, and then we have the planned one for July 11th, and then July 18th could be Hell of a Summer. That'll be after the Blu-ray comes out. Maybe. Do you have an older movie kill count you could replace Hell of a Summer with? Well, we're doing 3 a month. And in the summer, that means 3 movies a month that I'm doing. So, for instance, in June, we took the first week off. I mean, that would make sense, right? Because otherwise, we have 5 kill counts in a row, which isn't a bad thing, but instead of having Like, we can do 3 on, 1 off. 3 on, 1 off. And that would mean Stepfather 2, Blackening, Jurassic World, back to back to back. Week off on the 4th, and then 11, 18, 25. We might do that then. And that might ease some of the pressure that the cruise is introducing due to, like, when we're gone. Well, thanks for bringing up that Blu-ray. I appreciate that. I don't know how much it'll ease, says Ben. Okay, well. I mean, the looming problem is Jurassic World Dominion, which comes out the last day of our cruise. So that means the entire week before Jurassic World Dominion episode comes out, we're just fucking gone. Ugh. It's like a double episode, dude. It won't make things worse. That's right. It won't make things worse. All right. Yeah, I hope we'll have a big announcement for you this weekend. If we do, it'll be on Saturday. And, yeah. All right. Gonna go work out. Thanks, everybody. See you next week. And be good people. Bye.